Sometimes, the most respected person in the room is the one who says the least. Not the loudest, not the most expressive, but the quiet observer. And today, we're going to explore why quiet people often command more respect without even trying. Human psychology is deeply sensitive to emotional control. When someone speaks less but remains calm and composed, the brain automatically interprets this as confidence. Because in most social situations, people who feel the need to talk constantly are often seen as seeking validation. But quiet individuals, they create mystery, and mystery naturally attracts attention. There is also a powerful social dynamic at play. When one person talks less, others often talk more. They reveal more information. They explain themselves more. Sometimes they even overshare. In many conversations, the quiet person is actually the one learning the most. Another psychological factor is emotional regulation. People who pause before speaking signal something very important to the human brain: self-control. And self-control is strongly associated with competence and leadership. This is why in meetings, in negotiations, and even in relationships, the calmest person in the room often appears the most powerful. But there is an important distinction. Not all silence creates respect. There is a difference between confident silence and uncomfortable silence. Confident silence feels steady, grounded, intentional. Uncomfortable silence feels tense and uncertain. The difference is emotional state. When silence comes from inner calm, people sense quiet confidence. But when silence comes from anxiety or withdrawal, people feel the discomfort immediately. The human brain is extremely sensitive to these emotional signals. This is why mastering silence is not about simply saying less. It is about pausing with intention, observing before reacting, and speaking only when your words add value. Used correctly, silence can increase perceived intelligence, create psychological curiosity, and shift the power dynamic in almost any conversation. So the next time you feel the urge to fill every silence, pause. Because sometimes the strongest presence in the room is the person who speaks the least. If this perspective helped you see human behavior differently, consider subscribing for more psychology insights about the hidden patterns behind everyday interactions.